And we're live. Hello, hello, hello. Hope everyone's all right. It's been a hot minute since we've been back on, isn't it? But yeah, I just wanted to pop on. Santa has been and literally spilled his shit all over my desk. My lovely, lovely, messy workspace. It doesn't look that messy, but you don't want to see what's around this laptop. But I hope everyone's all right. Obviously, it is a rather random time to be going live, but we're on the Shrek show later on, so I had to go a little bit early. And it's been a while. I was set to go live on Sunday, and do our Sunday roast, but that never happened due to having an absolutely chronic back spasm thing. Long story short, car crash, major surgery, and now and again it rears its ugly head. I don't like making excuses, but that is my excuse for the day. No excuse, but here's one, fuckers. No excuses, but here's a one. But yeah, that's why we didn't go live on Sunday, because I was just being a little bit sorry for myself and being a bit of a bitch, to be fair. Good evening, Cellar Dweller. We're here for the unboxing show. I just thought I'd pop on before obviously tonight we're going live at a rather silly time on the Shrek show tonight as well. What you've got in the cellar, mate, the lovely Chris has emptied his sacks. I told him not to, but he was a little shitbag, and he sent me all sorts of lovely goodness up. I have just put down. Oh, so first up, it was brand new. Here's the box. So first up is the Smock RPM kit. I'm sorry about my hands are absolutely manky, covered in rust, oil, shit. But it's factory clean down, so, you know, scrub, and I'm still covered in rust and oil and shit. So that won't come clean for about a week, even with scrubbing. So yeah, we have the Smock RPM 4 kit, and I've really been enjoying this. This is the only thing I've opened pre-show, because I wanted to give it a go. Mick's live over on one of his channels, the bastard. So if Mick does pop in and you want to pop on, mate, I'll drop you a link, because I do like having a bit of a yarn with you. So yes, fuck you, Mick. Setting up your OBS over on your channel. You've stolen all of our viewers, and I'm gonna cry like a little bastard. But yeah, hope everyone's all right. Just on a bit of coffee, a little bit of coffee, because you know, night shift life. The thing is, when you work a night shift, you always feel pissed. Workman's hand, mate. I've got all sorts. I use that green, lovely, special moisturizer, working man's moisturizer. And I've just done my beauty routine, which is not, it's a bit different to the Garnier body. This is my usual beauty routine. Like I say, I've got everything on my desk. So that's, I normally just slap that all over my face and my balls. And it's a multi-use kind of moisturizer. You can use it for all sorts. But today I'm on the L'Oreal Men Expert Pure Power to the people. So I've been using that on my face just to get rid of the wrinkles. And yeah, it's the first time all week that I've been on my work here, man. It's been crazy, but it is end of the year, and this is what happens. So yeah, just a random sporadic live while I'm vaping on my Smock RPM 4 kit, which is the lovely pleather, red leather, and it's quite bloody nice. Metro Man, hello sir, how you doing? How's our net? But yeah, I'm really enjoying this. And considering it's a Smock product, I might have to rewind. Well, I've never really hated on Smock, to be fair. They're doing something right if they're the biggest grossing, you know, vapor manufacturer on the planet. They're doing something right. And some of the devices have been good. Some of the tanks have been good. Some have been shit. I've still got an old Alien somewhere that's been scrubbed to death and all the paint's come off. And I've got all sorts of Smock products that I've used over the years. And I think that's the H-Priv, bit of a H-Priv. I've got all the tanks. I've just got random little, the Smock GX350. Give it a go. Have you seen the Mix Live? How very fucking dare he? How very dare he? It's 9 p.m. somewhere in the world. So I'm allowed to swear because I'm broadcasting to that place. I hope Mick comes in and out, and if he's still free and his missus is out playing, he can come on. No, bit of a yarn, because I do like our Mick. I do like these melodic tones. But yes, that's what I'm on, and I'm using, if I can find it, wherever I put it, I'm using pod salt. It's one of my favourite salts. I haven't had salt in a long time. Obviously, because I've been testing flavours and just 3 milligram or 0 milligram and 1 hour 30 saw computer out. Oh shit, mate! That last update absolutely wrecked mine. I had to take it back. Oh, you're eating a cab off down the German. Have fun, mate. Have fun, Josh. And you're obviously welcome to pop in and out as you wish. But it's very nice to see you all. I know it's a stupid part of the day. Everybody's at work, other than the night shift people and the people that are already off, which will be very few. So if you're watching on the rewind, hello, good day. Hope you have a cracking Christmas. And I hope Santa empties his sacks all over the place for you. Because that's what it's about, isn't it? It's not just about the kiddies. I mean, I don't give a shit if I get nothing. I'm used to receiving very little when it comes to like presents and stuff. But Chris absolutely spoils me. He's a little shitbag. I think he knows that I'm, divorces and all that. Like, I haven't got a penny to scratch my bottom with because it's all going on legal fees. So he's a little shit, and he's just spoiled me daft. So we've got the Smock RPM kit, which I'm really enjoying. Like I say, pod salt. I think it's a My Vapory brand. Probably one of the best salts that I've discovered in my many, many moons of vaping. And it's very smooth. It's definitely Salt S. And I do like their flavours. From My Vapory. Big shout out to My Vapory. Smooth as a baby's ass. 20 milligram. It's like you're vaping a 1.5 milligram. It really is that smooth. But you do get that insane nick hit, which is what you need. So on to the next little thing. Sorry, just very much enjoying that Smock RPM 4 kit. And it's not because Chris gave it to us. It's very good. And it is very much appreciated, Chris. If you're watching this on the rewind, it's very much appreciated. You're a little shit. Massive love to you, man. Massive love for being a little deviant. What else have we've got some really nice stuff. I've got some coils. He sent me 2 packs of coils on. So in here we have the LP2 coil and the RPM coil for said little salt banger. So that's that. So yeah, already very spoiled there. Like, I'm very humble. So that is already too much. But there's more. We have the bubble glass for something, which I'm going to show you in a second. And then something very, very tasty indeed. So we'll go over the RTA that I've been sent up, and there's a lot of weight in this box. So if anyone doesn't know a Vapor's Cloud, hello, you sexy little thing. So yes, I'm going to open this up and have a look. I'm not going to do a build as we speak, but I might do after we finish talking about the things. So yeah, Chris is very, very generously, he's just a bloody really lovely human. And it's kind of overwhelming quite a bit. I'm usually the one that's giving. Yeah. But it truly appreciated. Truly appreciate that. There's some weight in this hefty little bugger. So there it is, 30 mil, and it's got a flat bottom on, but it also comes with, so that's your 30 mil setup. It has like a beveled 28 mil, which is probably what I'm going to run. So I'll strip it down and put the 28 mil bevel on. I just think it looks a bit better, doesn't it? Right. So if you look at the top of the tank, it does have a bevel. Every edge is beveled. So I can't see the point of putting a really sharp, clean edge on the bottom, because it kind of takes away from the overall design to me personally. So I'll be putting that little beveled edge one on. Just, bit of continuity throughout the design. Merry Christmas, Simon. Hope you're well, mate. But yes, I've got the Valkyrie sat here, brand new. I'm going to have a build of that in a little bit. We've already shown off the Smock RPM 4 kit, using it for my salts. I am being a bit of a bugger, and I'm running the sub-ohm coils in there and just closing the airflow and running it at about 14 watts, and it is beautiful. There's no rules, if it's working for you. I'm restricted mouth, like restricted direct lung. So that's my preferred style of vaping, even when I'm on the salts. So I can run any coils and still have a very good experience. But it's horses for courses and what works for you. I think there might be a drip tip missing out this box. There's a spare gap. There's a little spare gap in there. So I think we might be missing a drip tip. Maybe, or it's just a blank. It's just a blank. I don't know. I'll have a look. It might be in this box, to be fair. So there's the bubble glass for it as well. So we'll have a look at this. Does it already have a bubble glass on? No, it doesn't. So we have a bubble glass, so that'll be getting built on the first install as well. But the fiesta resistance. Chris also sent me a new mod. Don't tell anyone. He's a generous god. So yes, we have all of that. So we've got that. We've got the Valkyrie bubble glass thing going on. And don't be in pain any longer. It's okay. Your brand is no longer in danger now. The Fate Monster has removed his reviews of your creations. Happy holidays in reality. Happy holidays, Shrek. Shrek's got 99 polo shirts, but white ain't one. I think I know who that is. But yes, welcome. Happy holiday season. Anyway, back at it. We've also been sent this. I don't know if this makes me appreciate it. It doesn't. Chris is just very appreciative human. So we have the Odin Evolved DNA 250C, and that's a Vapors Cloud, Vapors Vaping Bogan, and Dovepaw creation. It's quite. It's not that old. I've always wanted one. It's about a year old. Is it about a year old? But he knew I needed a new DNA because I fried my last one by doing something quite silly, which I admitted live. And as a pretty much a don't do this kind of moment. Don't take your batteries out with a screwdriver. What a dick. I think I must have been pissed. We're not pissed. I don't drink. Probably just very, very tired and fatigued. I did something silly. So no, it's not the Blood Mate. It's the Odin, the Odin 250C. I'm going to open it up now and have a look because I haven't opened it yet. So I've just ripped the cellophane off. Mate, I went. It was what is it? It was a little squonker DNA. The VT inbox. Basically, it's a single 18650, and I was properly struggling to get the battery out because the ribbon had gone. So silly bollocks used a screwdriver and just kind of and it must have snicked the wrap and it just instantly fried the board. So don't ever do anything like that. If you're going to use something that's insulated. That's beautiful. That is beautiful little bit of stainless. I like a stealthy look, so stainless. Yeah, pretty much every mod I've got is either stainless or black. So yeah, really, really very thankful to Chris for that one. Let's have a look in the box, see what it comes with. I charged through on a DNA as well. It's the only mod that the only type of board chip that I trust charging on. Obviously, views may differ, but stainless and black, yes. Man, everything I've got apart from is black. Everything I've got is black. So every mech I've got is black. Pretty much every mod I've got is murdered out. Just nice, man. Just nice. Asgard are very good, but I would recommend the Nightmare over the Asgard. I'd recommend a Strife even more so, Net. But the Nightmare, bloody lovely if it can focus. The Nightmare is very, very sexy. Very sexy. What have we got in here? Oh, you get your 21700 battery wraps. So that's them there. And a nice little rubberized USB cable. Just standard USB mini, not a USB-C. So yeah, I'm looking forward to rocking all this. I'm going to have to take some 21700s out of something though. I'll find some adapters rating. I'll take some out. I'll take some out, and we'll have a little rip on it. A little go. So yeah, that is a very, very pretty thing. But I'm definitely going to run that beveled edge on the Valkyrie. Stainless and black works really quite well. I'll just quickly throw it on there and show you. I do like a stainless. It's a brushed steel. It's like brushed. I like that. I like the brushed ruggedness. We ain't no bitchy boys in the live lounge. We like rugged. So let's have a look and see how it looks. I'm not too keen on the flat base, regardless. I'll see how it looks on a couple of things, to be fair. I'll throw it on the mech. I think that looks pretty smart. I've got a lot of stainless tanks, so I might try a little. But I haven't got any brushed tanks. I could maybe get them brushed. You know, I could maybe get them like a brushed effect done on them quite easily. Let's see how it looks on here. I'm gonna have to take the batteries out of this thing anyway. Unless I do have some of those I do have some good batteries kicking about that I should be using. Where have I put them? We'll try it and see if that like straight edge, chiseled straight edge looks all right on the mech. It will, because it'll be straight through. Take off the strife. Again, it's still one of my favorites. Put it on that little build stand, because this is one RDA that I never ever want to go missing. Ever. See how it looks. Yeah, it's a little bit overhang. A little bit of overhang on there. Let's have a look, see. Looks all right, but say tiny bit of overhang, probably half a mil either way. A mil either way, so that must be 28 mil with a 30 mil RTA. So yes, that looks pretty. Still, I need to put the bevel on there because of that edge. So I will strip that down later and build it. I just don't want to lose anything. And when you're juggling so much shit, you're in risk of losing things. But the Valkyrie, I do like the principle behind the Valkyrie with that inner chamber. Is it Delrin inner chamber that kind of intensifies? I do like the idea of that. So I will let you know my thoughts on that, and I'll probably do a review, even though I'm not reviewing. Would look nice at wood. Oh, I love the Triple X. I've got the paint's coming off. It's in my work bag. The old school Triple X. I haven't got the Reborn. Net Reality, will you be participating in the live show tonight? I heard a lot of alcohol will be consumed. We do like a Christmas tipple. I don't generally partake in that stuff. Like at work, and just everybody's been giving me booze this year. That's going to sit in the cupboard. I've got a bottle of that new, is it Copperberg flavoured rum. I have had one drink of it and it tastes like arseholes. It's not the best thing on the planet. I just straight up rum, you know, straight up rum. Oh, I'm a coffee dude. I like coffee. And soft drinks. We like the soft drinks. So yeah, let's start taking batteries out and give this a whirl. See how it goes. If I can get it open. Little Twizzler tool, where's it gone? That'll do. Bottle of Russian Standard. See, when I do drink, I like I think the only vodka that I've tried that I like is Bison Grass. Is it Bison? It's got a bison on with that blade of bison grass in. That's the only vodka I'll touch. It's very smooth. Very smooth vodka, that. But I'm not a big drinker, man. Never have time. I'm always driving, looking after people. Getting the bourbon, yes. Or is it Monkey Shoulder? Is that bourbon? don't like booze, rhyming off all the booze I like. Monkey shoulder. Was it monkey elbow? I don't know. Monkey knee. Monkey cankles. One of them. I do have some brand new 21-700s. I do have some kicking about. Ohm Tech. The Ohm Tech. Monkey shoulder isn't a bad blended whiskey. Is it? Yeah. I think that's one of my favourite. Like, normally whiskey gives me like instant heartburn. That's probably because I've been drinking shit whiskey over the years, to be fair. I'm not a whiskey connoisseur, but I know that I like the monkey shoulder. Let's have some batteries in this little bugger. 40 Creek. I'm gonna take a picture of that because I'll forget it. 40 Creek Confederation Oak Bourbon. Sounding pricey. We'll have a look. I'll have a Google through on that later on. Give it a look, see. So yeah, we're just gonna sort this out. Minus the positives. Give it a go. See how she fares. I'll put the Nightmare. I'll put a Nightmare on until I get that build. Oh, it's pretty. She's pretty. And there she is, with a little vape and bogan. I'll probably put out my own design on here. And that's at 20 watts. It's been a long time since I've used the DNA. There we go. Give that a go at 64 watts. It should come in about right. Open the airflow a bit. When you've been on the salts and you go back on a massive cloud producing RDA. That was the reason I didn't use that. It's still got that cheese flavouring, and I haven't stripped it down again. Yeah, we'll get rid of that. And we'll put on Fat Rabbit, I think. We'll put on the Fat Rabbit. But that's been sat. You know, try not to leave your tank sat full of liquids like this dickhead has just done. It's been here for about a week and a half. But what I do, it hasn't leaked out of the mod, but we'll have a look at it. If you do leave it and you haven't shut off all the airflow to minimise that kind of wicking effect, always close it off if you are leaving any liquid in, even just for an hour if you're putting it down. I always close my airflow off. It just helps. It stops that kind of wicking a little bit. But if this happens and you've left it for a while, what I tend to do is just get a cloth. Got all these baby muslin cloths because, you know, just because. And then just blow through it. Blow through. And hopefully that will get rid of all of the excess e-liquid sitting in it. Yep. There we go. Good little tip. Close off your airflow if you're leaving it. Try and not to leave any in there at all. I mean, if you're using an RDA, I don't know about you guys, but I cycle. So I make sure it's, you know, when you get that flavour change, it's just about to dry arse. I always take it to that point before I shelf it. Even if I'm finished vaping, I'll just do that, and it seems to make the cotton last a lot longer. And yeah, it doesn't start to like go all at me. So give that a couple of blows through. Nice. So now that shouldn't leak. I don't want it leaking all over this pretty thing, do I? But we'll give it a go on here. A bit of DNA power. I am going to be getting into the Evolve software and changing all of the settings. You've got to, haven't you? we'll up the wattage a little bit. I reckon we can go up to about 80 watts in this. And I'll probably cough up a lung. Coil old new, yes. There we go, people. When you've been on these little salt jams, I know it's higher nick, but I don't know, your chest, everything needs to acclimatise to that massive influx. So don't think you're doing it wrong. I probably am doing it wrong. Don't listen to me. Yeah, so smooth on those pod salt. Pod salt is my preferred. We don't sell them. It's just a brand that I connected with way back in the day, and I know their salts are really, really good. I've got all sorts of salts kicking about, and we are going to start creating salt live mixing and stuff with salts and just high nick, so like 12 milligram upwards and stuff. Using you can do a 12 milligram on an 18 milligram nick shot. So like the reverse short fill aspect. So we will be doing some higher nick kind of mixes. Mate, that's going to happen. I'm gonna put one. Where's my phone? We've got our own little screensavers. So I don't know if you can see it. We've got like, it's quite a pretty little screensaver. I'll try and do something similar for that. If anyone wants that screensaver, which is pretty fucking cool. And when you open, I did have something ridiculous. I had it so that the screen, basically, you press the glory hole, and that's where your fingerprint is. So you do that, and then when it opens, it was this fat dude dancing about for money. So, yeah. So if anyone wants that screensaver, which does have the glory hole button for the fingerprint, drop in our Discord. It's in the description of not this video, probably the last one, because this was done in haste, really. Quite surprised we got 6 viewers in. Well done for turning up, people. Everyone's still at work or running about wrapping presents and shit, so it's very nice to see everyone. Jordy says that salts ruin his chest the best of times. See, if you use the salt S, not so bad. If I drip a bit of salt on my finger and lick it, I get instant hiccups, and those hiccups are like a bit of an itchy throat and a horrible hiccup sensation that just won't stop for ages. But just standard vaping of salts, I'm all right, but I do prefer the salt S, and the pod salt is good. No affiliation. That's just something that I found that was really exceptional quality over my years of vaping. The pod salts, very, very good quality salts. Another one is probably Firehouse Vape. Their mint custard. 20 milligram salt is divine. My Kirby Rabbit RTA is totally fine. See, my that's only like leaked out because it's been stood for a week and a half. Normal operation, it wicks beautifully. I know, I think that needs talking about a little bit, but not in a negative. Anybody that's thinking of topping themselves, have a good one, mate, and all the best to you over there. And just hope you're good, man. Hope you're really, really good, and have some lovely, sexy times and all that shit. See you in a bit. But yeah, back to the vape pound. It's poor guy. I know some people do shit to themselves, but I caught a little bit, and I reached out to him instantly, and he didn't get back to us. Just because I'm not a bad bastard. So I reached out and basically said, look, if you need to talk, I'll lock off a room in the Discord or private. I'm not doing shit on YouTube with you. Don't worry about that. That's fucking just weird. It was a bit of a tension thing. It was never going to happen. Because I saw the bit where he was on the phone and they were asking for his address or something. They went out the room to give him an address. If you're going to top yourself, you don't leave the room to give your address so that the public don't hear, because you've already committed yourself to doing that thing. But still, it's not nice. It's not nice. If anybody is struggling, especially over the Christmas period, drop it in the Discord and we'll rock live together, and I'll try and lift your spirits a little bit. But yeah, what wasn't a pretty thing to watch last night, man. And notifications, I'm surprised. I think I got a notification. Notifications on YouTube are a bit weird at the minute. So I got a notification for the first video I did when he was live on his third video. Otherwise, I would have tried to say, right, mate, you need to take this offline. Because that's not good. I don't know him too well, but anybody that's like properly struggling, genuinely properly struggling, if you don't step in, that makes you a shit human. You have like action takers and people that just take a back seat. I've never been one of those people that take a back seat. And if you can help someone, do it. But if they're just a cock, just let them crack on. But yeah, exactly that. See, these are positive words for Vape Hound. So if you are watching, you do watch me. Just speak to people. Speak to professionals. Speak to people that have like been through your situation and have come out the other side. That's why, you know, if you speak to, I'm not a professional, but if you want to speak, I've fucking lived and I've been on the bottom, and but yeah, not a professional man. But I do kind of motivate people now and again. Sometimes. I don't know, mate. I don't know the ins and outs. If you did, then you kind of deserve everything you get, man. You know, live by the sword, die by the sword. If you're beating your last, you kind of deserve to be at the end of a rope. Is that harsh? Probably. If you're beating your bird, you deserve to be at the end of a rope. I grew up around that kind of thing, and like I say, action taker. I don't talk lightly about that kind of thing because I've been through a lot of that as a child, domestic violence and all that. Never beaten myself, but I've witnessed some horrible shit. And that's why you know you either let stuff beat you or you stand up and you fucking determine yourself not to go down those tracks, so to speak, because good humanity is hard to find. Don't be a dick. Don't be a dick. Don't beat a lass because it just makes her a fucking coward. Same with children. Don't be cunt. Because I would absolutely turn my back straight on you and probably watch you burn and giggle while it's happening. I wouldn't put you out with shit. Let's just say that. But like I say, if someone genuine needs help and there's not a weird, horrible backstory, then yeah, I'll happily step in for anyone. Any of you fuckers, any of you, if you ever need help. Just someone to talk to, no bother. Well, that got a bit dark. So we'll spice it up. Oh, look at my mod. DNA 250. It's the Odin. It's the Evolve DNA 250, and it's very pretty. Exactly, Trev. We do like talking the truths, and people have their whole own perception of truth. It's like I associate with people that other people don't like, and vice versa. And you know, you cannot make an inclusive platform and start excluding people. That someone said something over on social media, quite a famous reviewer, and he was on about like, oh yeah, I've seen these people in your chats, and you know, fuck you. You cannot be in the public eye and start excluding people like a little bitch. Same. That's cutting it close to the cloth. Couldn't give two fucks. But it's 9 p.m. somewhere. So yeah, I'll never ban anybody, and I'll never ban chat, and I'll never hide comments. I might glance over them. It doesn't mean I'm supporting that person that's commenting. I might be totally conflicted with that person on that, but I don't think they're a shit person for having their own opinion. That's the difference, and everybody's entitled to their own opinion. So yeah, on that note, just, you know, don't exclude people. Don't start hiding and banning things. And if you want somewhere for all, you cannot exclude people. I think that's the take home from this. Don't start excluding people if you're trying to create something for everybody. 81 watts. Let's see if I'm coughing up a lung. But it's like JP. I like JP. I like Shrek. I like Herb. I like Cheech. I'm allowed to like who I want. And no one's going to, well, I hope no one's going to judge me because I like these people. It's not that I'm talking them on a daily. I generally treat everybody like at arm's length. But it doesn't mean I don't like them or vibe with them at some point. Do you know what I mean? So excluding these people, we're all adults, man. We're all fucking adults. And it's time to like pull your adult pants on and just crack on. Don't be scared. Don't be scared of daft comments coming in. Don't be scared about people talking about you. Stop giving a fucks. Stop giving a fuck if people are talking about you. Good. All the power to them. All the power to them. Doesn't bother me whatsoever. Like I say, I've lived. And I will jibe with you fuckers and anybody all day long. We'll have a good giggle. Sometimes it makes things interesting, doesn't it? But yeah, really. See, I can laugh at that. It doesn't mean that I don't like the person you're talking about. No, it doesn't mean that I don't. I think Vic is probably one of the best people when it comes to actual knowledge and like just how can I put this? Like factual news around vaping. Vic is your go-to person. I like Vic, but I'm allowed to like Vic. You're allowed not to like Vic. Do you know what I mean? I really do like Vic, to be fair. Wouldn't go out for a pint with him, but I like him. So there we go. Late night vape show. Hello, Mick. How you doing, Petal? How you doing? We've just been doing a bit of an unboxing and a bit of truths, a bit of niceness, putting nice positive spins on shit situations and stuff like that, and basically just saying, yeah, wife beating. If anyone is doing that shit, you deserve to be at the end of a rope. It kind of took a bit of a swing. It started up here, went down, and it went back up. So yeah, Pete should get the glory. I was talking about that, Mick. I've got one for you. I made a custom screensaver. Hip hop. I'm live. We've got hip hop juice. Obviously, use our code. Let's find our code. Hop on over to hip hop and start bashing this code through. Let's find it. There we go. Little banner along the bottom. Shall I put them on? Start doing a no one deserves that. Surprise live. Hello. But yeah, computer fixed. Awesome. I like. Whoa, hang on. Where are we at? Peach. Yeah, we're back to glory hole. I'll just send our hip hop out a message. Let's see if we can find it. I'm live, buddy. That'll do. That's all it takes. I genuinely like hip hop. He's a lovely, lovely bloke. I'll help anyone. So support him wherever you can. Obviously, come to us for your liquids because they are fucking next level shit. But you know, you can moonlight between different brands. That's fine. Won't be judged. I like Cheech. I do. I really do like Cheech. I think he lifts. I think some people think he's annoying, but I think he lifts and he's got a really good sense of humor. So I do like Cheech. Dry mouth. Cotton mouth. He was, mate. So I've just dropped him a message. You might pop in and jump in chat and have a bit of a crack. But feel very free to head over there and use code LiveLounge and get 12% off everything. Unless you're doing a mental sale and then it's job fucked. You're going to get it. Anyway, yes. Anyway, Mick, where were we? Basically, my screensaver, the little thumbprint recognition is on the glory hole. Aye. So, yes. If you want that and you're properly into the glory hole, I can sort out for you, man. Many cheaters these days. Most of them, I'm guessing, aren't even Cheech. Probably about 50-50. Probably all 50-50. But everybody, like I say, you can't create an open thing and start excluding people. Hello, mate. He's our hip hop. I'm live. There he is. How you doing, pretty? I'd rather be a glorer than a glory. If you're a glory, you're taking it, aren't you? Mate, if it's 9 o'clock somewhere, if I could stick my dick in a hole and have it subbed, I think I probably would, like, to be fair. Anyway, hello, Graham. Hello, Cheech. All the cheaters. I'm good, man. I'm good. We're talking about all sorts of stuff. I'm going to wind the adult nature down a little bit, though, because we're talking about glory holes and how I would stick my pecker in it. Cake testing today, but mate, I properly hate your guts right now. You know I love the cake. I love the cake. Luckiest man alive, I'm telling you. It's when the beard tickles your bits. That's when you kind. I don't know if you get to that point, you're already committed. If you get to the point where you can feel like beard hair on your bollocks, you're just hoping it ends quickly. You start thinking of the nice things. I don't know. I'm certainly not gay, but who's gonna know? Who's gonna know? As long as you don't, I don't know. Opinions in chat. If you were halfway through and then you felt some beard, what would you do? Does me ticker need updating? Oh, we still have the Krampus comp to do. We have question 3 still to go. Oh, I was talking about a liquid. Sorry, mate. I was talking about actual glory holes for some reason. I don't know. There's a connection. There's like connect the dots, isn't there? Sorry, mate. I might have over elaborated there and made a fucking fool of myself. I wouldn't be the first person. I wouldn't be the first person to make the fool out of themselves on YouTube. Yes. Yes, Geordie. If I felt some beard, I'd just assume it was a lass from Blythe. You'd just close your eyes and give it the good old British push through, wouldn't you? I'd probably start thrusting to get finished quicker. Probably throating, hope they've lubed up on a brum shank, been practicing, and then just run. Hoping not to see a bloke walk out of that toilet. Yeah, we've just gone there. We've just done that. This is why, I go live alone sometimes because I don't want to bring Chris down into the depths of the live lounge talk when I do rock this on my own, because it gets a bit naughty sometimes. But it's 9 p.m. somewhere, so that is where we are broadcasting to. I keep saying that. We aren't broadcasting to people in the UK. Reed Big D, how you doing, sir? Oh, mate, you've missed out on a right treat. But hope everybody is fucking good. Hope everyone's having a splendid day, terribly splendid day. I've got one shift left to do, and it's a short one, but should be finished by 2 p.m. tonight and get even more grubby. Last night I was digging like tons worth of silt and getting oil, grease, and all sorts of shit everywhere. So I'm looking forward to it tonight. It's going to be the last one, then a nice long break over Christmas. And you should see more content, I think. You should see more shit like this and more live mixing over Christmas, because fuck all to do. And there's probably going to be a lockdown halfway through the festive period, I'm guessing. So you're going to see a lot more content. I hope. You should do. Otherwise, I'm just going to be laid around, sleeping, eating mince pies, and doing fuck all. And I don't want to be doing that. I need to get in the lab. So you guys need to push us, motivate us, get in the lab, make some new flavors, get them released, and get them out. We also have clothing ranges from America that I haven't managed to get around to creating those sections on the website yet. It's in the build process, and you'll be able to find our gear on, so you'll be able to find that. And if anyone saw the social media by the lovely Lucy the other day, she was wearing the OG Live Lounge, like gold and navy, very, very dark blue, almost black. Little ensemble. You can still get those. And just if you want, then you can just get round all fancy in the Live Lounge shit. We do get random things. I was speaking to someone who works in a vape shop, and there was like, I saw someone walking around in one of your tops the other day. I was like, I don't know anybody that lives in that area, so it's someone that's actually ordered. Like, it's not the team. So someone has actually ordered and worn our t-shirts because they're pretty fucking cool. Oh mate, this year has been hard, especially with the vids, hasn't it? It's been very hard with the vids because everyone's been off work, and you have to step in to fill that gap. So the amount of hours that I've done this year is ridiculous. Same with Chris, probably most of you guys in chat. And you know, I think everybody needs celebrating the resourcefulness of the people in the UK and the world of continuing to keep things going even in the shittest of times. But it just makes us tired and grumpy and snappy. That's all. I mean, I've rolled over something like 15 holidays from this year, and I've worked an extra month and a half in overtime. Not good when you do a night shift. Not good. Right now, I feel like a really, really haggard old man with like really painful feet and spine and all sorts of on. Because I've had no holidays. Christmas just been delivered. Have you had a little sippy sip on our cola? I know Chris did send you out a Christmas present. If this was a person, it would be. If this year was a person, it would be Jimmy Savile. Mate, everyone's been fucked over by this year. Hang on. Yeah, nice. Buying power. That's what it is. Buying power. You can buy full price from supplier or fractional price at a wholesaler. So yes, they probably will fall out, yeah, because you're getting it cheaper, and they aren't benefiting. But you're running a business, and you've got to do what's right for your business. So I should understand that as well. Just saying. Should understand that as well. But we will be going wholesale. We are going. We're not. We are going to be wholesaling our stuff out from us direct. We aren't going to be pushing our stuff into a big brand wholesaler. Oh, what's happened? Hang on, what's this? Use Lounge. Someone's created a new code. Just use code Lounge. And it'll give you a little bit extra off the sale. So it's not this one at the bottom. It's just Lounge, capital letters. Don't tell anyone. We like our secrets. Mate, it is all about the money. You've got to feed families. You've got to pay your overheads. I mean, we've got overheads. We've got insurances. We've got all sorts to pay. And that's what people don't get. When you're buying from a bathtub kind of place, you don't have these overheads. And our prices are still very competitive, considering people don't understand how much it actually costs to run a business. And then they'll go over to Facebook and buy like a litre for £5. Just saying. Exactly that, friend. I mean, without going into too much detail, like I'm in quite a high position in my arena, so to speak. And nice people, they're irrelevant. You've got to do what's right for you. It's like you cannot sack him because he's a nice bloke. A nice bloke isn't a productive bloke. They might be. You can get those too. But if the reason that they're getting bollocked is because they're not productive or something like that, or always late, or, you know, being nice isn't your fucking get out clause. You've got to do what's right for you. Graphene oxide. Hello, Free Rider Vapor. Just a random one. I'm probably going to get interrupted because someone just popped in. How long have we been on? 49 minutes. All right, we'll roll for another 10 minutes. I'm going to go and have some tea, a bath, and then get ready for going live again in about 1 hour exactly. And then going to work, finishing at 2, and that's my year done. Lots of Pete and Chris time and other people. We might get more people popping in over, and we're going to get some more flavors created. We are finalizing the Krampus liquid this week. The base is fully set. It's done. It just needs a little special tweak, and then it's ready to rock for the winner of this Krampus competition and all the people that have taken part in that and won, got all the answers right. They will be getting a bottle of the Krampus liquid free of charge. But we're going to make it a bit simpler as well. We have made it like, oh, you have to sit down and watch this video, which we do like people doing. We do like people doing that. But we haven't really pushed this competition out, and people are going to be winning QP shit, man. So after we do the question number 3, we are going to release something, which is going to be like 3 questions. 3 questions. Answer that. Email them in. And then we start doing the thing. We'll do a live draw, live gift giving ceremony, and we'll start picking out winners. And some of the winners won't actually be winners, and they'll get a shit mix, and it won't be that cheese thing because that's fucking awful. But it will be shit. It'll be shit. I might just rebottle someone else's. Oh yeah. There it is. There's the bonus prize. Mate, you are only here for the giveaways. Only here for the giveaways. Fucking free shit hunter, yeah. Get out. Oh, bless you. So yeah, hip hop. I've been trying to ring hip hop for about a week now, on and off. Let's just take this personal. Let's take it down low. But it's been busy. Like yesterday, I had my kids, and I would really want to speak to hip hop. And we're just like bouncing little flies in between. So, and then I'm going live, and I need a bathy bath. So I'll probably speak. Yeah, with Bluetooth's a wonderful thing. Maybe later on tonight. About 9 o'clock. Give us a bell. Hello, Becky, you beaut. How's it going, Petal? Freerider, Becky, coming hand in hand. It's lovely to see you both. We will be doing a lot more Zoom shit in the Discord. I know it's not technically Zoom, but we'll be doing some stuff in the Discord, and then hopping in. We're going to be everywhere, hopefully. It is time to spend with family, but if I'm bored of me tree, then we'll be doing some live stuff, live mixing. We are doing live mixing. I'll be watching Benny tonight getting pissed at him. And you do right. Just have a nice old drink, isn't it? A nice old drink while I'm at work, you bastard. But yes, it is lovely, and it's we've had quite a few viewers in and out. And considering people ain't even finished work yet, I hope you're not skiving, Danny. Hope you're not skiving, mate. We'll have to talk my wages. It's good when you're the boss, innit? A lot of green leaf. So Danny likes lettuce. Mate, no one's going to judge you for that. I don't. I certainly don't. It's a lot more of a mainstream kind of thing now. And you've got to relax in some way, shape, or form. And I used to sell a lot of CBD. So I do know the beneficial effects of that kind of thing. Skiving till the misses. Yeah, get cleaning. Organise those shelves. Make us a brew. I'm nearly empty, Danny. But yes, it is lovely to see everybody. I hope everyone's got lovely plans. I wouldn't mind some devil's lettuce. Well, I'm thinking of the other one. There's a meme, isn't there? Ringing the devil's doorbell. But the devil's lettuce. Weed pizza, value goat custard. Cheech knows. It's not Cheech 420 though, it's Cheech 180. Your darts tonight, you need the other one in and start talking and educating people. Value custard. I'm going to be tinkering with custards. Back on keto, put back in 2 stone in 2 months. So is that the thing with keto, Danny? You know, once you stop it, is it like ripping off a plaster and then you just like your body kind of retains any fat it gets a hold of once you start reducing carbs again? Is it keto, or do you have to keto for life? Because I have been interested, and I used to do a lot of strongman shit. So I do hope to get back to that when everything's settled down with the COVIDs. Try and get some fucking hefty deadlifts done. And hopefully enter Newcastle's strongest man. Give it a go. We'll give it a go, like. Even if I enter, weak as piss. It's strange. I haven't trained for about a year and a half. Well, since the beginning of COVID, to be fair, when it started to really kick off with COVID. I haven't properly trained since then, and it's surprising. I mean, I've still got a lot of muscle, but it's surprising how quickly your strength dissipates if you're not taking the right supplements all the time and not lifting anything. We'll have a vapey vape. That's what we're here for. I went on holiday to Turkey in October, all inclusive, and that broke the camel's back. Bastard. 10 calories. Mate, you get proper joy. Just talk about like just boxes of food. Boxes and boxes of food. But it has to be the right food, doesn't it? You having like your turkey, your rice, your broccoli, and just being an absolute savage and bulking it out with bulk shakes with added bulk in there. My bulk shakes used to be proper bulk shake. I think it was 2,000 calories a drink. And I'd add in some almond butter, get some almond butter in there, some raw eggs and extra oats. But try and stay away from the soy protein powder because it gives you tits. So I used to have like a 2,000, several, I think it was 3 or 4 2,000 calorie protein shakes a day, and then shit tons of food to the point where your jaw aches like fuck. Gold top milk, yes. When you know, you know. When you know, you know. I love spinach as well. Fuck soy. It's only good for women. So check your protein powders if you are into training, and don't get anything with soy in because it's going to give you the titties. And make sure you take the right supplements. Lots of supplements. You need your creatine. You need your I've got loads. Arginine, that helps with other things as well. I hear, Geordie, if you take an arginine, but I used to take a lot of arginine because I used to be a veiny bastard, and it just helped us get the pump and the aches quicker, sooner, and all the rest of it. And what was it? There's one that stops your muscles degrading. It's been that long since I've taken it. Oh my god. It'll come to us. Beta alanine, I haven't, mate. What's that one? What's that one for? We talk about all things here. We talk about glory holes, hangings, and supplements. And we did our beauty routine earlier with our L'Oreal Men Expert. I'm not sponsored by any of these fuckers because it's cheap. And I'm a nobody. So, yeah. Keto is great for mental health. Never thought so pleased with these on keto. Looks like and Roger all night long. Mate, must do stuff for that testosterone, eh? Good lad, Danny. Good lad. There's a bloke I know over on the Facebook, and he's from my local town originally, and he's on a raw meat thing. Like he'll eat like raw mince, and I know there is a dish using raw mince, but he'll like ferment meat raw and like just start eating it out of a tub, and that looks fucking minging. But he said for the brain, it's probably he's never thought so clearly. He's never been more functional as a person from being on a raw meat diet. I wouldn't do it myself because I don't fancy dying of some weird disease, because this is how COVID started. So yeah, steak tartare, isn't it? It's like mince with that herby shitty thing. I couldn't. I've had some strange things in my time, but it's not something I'm fancying. Probably, mate. He was picking up roadkill at some point and eating like deer raw and just like biting it off the fucking bone. I shit you not, off the leg. He'd have like a leg and he'd be like chewy. He knows what he's doing. He's a very, very clever guy. If anyone doesn't know of Vanderton, it's a guy called Thanks Anderton. He's a tattooist. He's definitely probably one of the most interesting people out there. So look him up. I think he started a new podcast over on YouTube. He's very, very clever, talented. You've not seen tattoos like it, man. Like he goes for all these conventions and he's like one of the stars of the show. And he's a hometown boy. And just a lovely, lovely, lovely bloke and very weird and interesting. So thanks, Anderton. Vanderton's tattoo studio. If you look that up and have a look at some of his tattoos, man. Fucking spot on. And they're right near you, Geordie, as well. I think, is it Peter Lee, maybe? So just down the road through the A19. Tom Green. So yeah, as much as I don't, yeah, I like cooked meat. I'm not into that raw shit because tapeworms, other weird fucking diseases I'm sure you can get from eating raw meat. And you've got to treat it well and right if you're going to be eating raw meat. So I might, I've tried some interesting shit. I mean, everyone's tried a little bit of raw bacon, haven't they? Took roadkill to the vet. Bring that back to life, bitch. Like a bit of liver, I could not, mate. I could not. I love liver cooked, but raw liver, I couldn't think of anything worse. It's like mushrooms. Mushrooms, like I don't vibe with onions or mushrooms. I'm a texture kind of guy, and raw liver, yeah, it would remind me of a mushroom, which like pinpoints to me like a bloke's helmet. So I don't eat mushrooms. And that's not an anti-gay thing, but I don't fancy eating helmet. So pork has worms in. It does. You can get worms. You've got to be careful, man. I'm sure we had raw chicken leg the other day when I saw him. He's very interesting just to follow, like these quirky fuckers. It's nice to see how other people live, and I love the smell of onions. I hate the taste of onions because why put something in a dish? Onions are only used when people can't cook, in my opinion. Whatever you put onion in tastes like fucking onion. It's a masker. It's like a WS-23 of the chef world. You just put it in to hide things. To me, and is that why I'm a good mixer? I don't know. And mushrooms, yeah, just like helmets. But I like the mushroom juice. Mushroom juice on pork is so I will cook mushrooms, throw the mushrooms away, and use the juices to like spoon over like a pork chop when it's cooking. The best. It's a bit wasteful though. So I need to find someone that likes mushrooms so I can get rid of them. Yes, it's been an interesting chat today. So if you are watching Mr. Vape Hound, I hope you're sorted, mate. If you do need someone to talk to that's not going to judge you, unless you have been a dick, then I'm there, man. Then I'm there. But I'm not judging on that because I don't know. Chicken of the woods is nice. I'm going to Google that. I think you Google the other supplement as well. Chicken of the woods. Is that the one that's just like 40 cloves of garlic? I'd say I love garlic. Chicken of the woods. What is that? Mushrooms, you bastard. Sometimes forage it from Hollywood Dean. Mate, it's lovely up there. I often take the dog up. They look pricey, man. Very expensive. But this is chicken of the woods. I don't know if we can see this. Very nice. So probably, and I don't know if it's a different texture or a standard mushroom. I might enjoy it. Yeah, but it looks like flaps. It's looking a lot like flaps, that. Very, very badly bashed flaps. Eating the flaps. But it looks like pancakes, to be fair. Look like wrinkly pancakes. Anyway, chicken of the woods. Look like flaps, taste like chicken. They do though, don't they? They do. They do. This is why I don't go live very often, because I just absolutely talk shite. I should have a thing in front of us that you know, like a running order of things. But if I did that, I'd just throw it away and freestyle it anyway. I think you've got to be able to talk to people on their level. That's why I sometimes get rude. If you were all sat here like suits and stuff, it would be a totally different story. But yeah, well, let's have a little vapey. This is where we need some music. That airflow is too wide open for me. Sort that out. One hole to rule them all. That's not enough. Oh, I'm looking forward to getting into the gubbins of the DNA. It feels amazing, this thing. So, Chris, obviously you will watch this after work. Thank you very much, mate, from the bottom of my soul. I'm a humble being, and to be gifted fucking all of this shit is very humbling. And you are probably the truest friend. And I don't class friends on what they can give us. It's just always there for us, eh? Always there. 'Tis the Geordie way, talking the shite. But yeah, that's nice. I'm just on. I haven't even had a. I don't even know what the fuck I'm on tonight. Obviously, on this little thing. That's just a bog standard blackcurrant by pod salt. It's not the blackcurrant ice. I'm starting to get my taste bud back as well, which is why I haven't been mixing that much over the last week anyway. I've spoken to the team about it and stuff, and like all I've been tasting again for the last week is like sweetener, which means it's not COVID. Oh, bless you on the lem sips. Talking classes and that, exactly that. And we're all adults, you know, we are creating adult things for adult peoples. And being like real people, I think it's more important than dressing yourself up behind like a corporate kind of. I can do all that corporate shit. I can make something look like fucking chiseled and like just right. But where's the fun in that? Where's the fun in that? If you have a look at some of the images we've taken on Instagram, I've taken a lot of those. And some of them are fucking. We could go for the clean cut look when it comes to our things, but no, not a chance. Very real. That's why we drop the odd fucking custom made meme and shit in there. And other people are taking a thick of class. So yeah, there's a lot of brands like kind of reaching out in like a personal way by doing fun things now. I think off the back of what we've been doing on their socials. But saying that I haven't done anything for about 2 weeks on social media because I've been a lazy bastard, because I've been crying because of a bad back and no taste buds. When you can only taste sweetener or sweet, a sweet essence. It's been good because I've been doing single flavour testing, even though I can't taste it, to see how much actual sweetness in certain concentrates. So I have been doing that. So it's been a different kind of testing. Yeah, we're busy. Let's just say we're busy, and we've got plenty to keep our hands full for the next year and a bit. Sweetener has a weird taste. It does. I mean, I'm on a mango now, and it's actually a hip hop juice. It's the reggae, which is a very nice liquid. It's very Malaysian, kind of like honey, is what I get from it, and it tastes amazing. But for the last couple of days, all I've been tasting sweetener, so it's like really doing it an injustice. And I think he's got a sale on them as well, where they're about £4 a pop. So my recommendations, if you're going over to Hip Hop and using our code and not buying our liquids because you're tight, is I would try the coffee. I would try reggae. And then just go. I mean, the only one that I didn't like was the Heisen. I have since the latte drop is stunning. Latte drop is stunning. Absolutely, it's not this stuff. It's not the boutiques. It's not our brand. But it's you know, it's a runner up out of all of the coffees I've tried, which are many. It's one of the best. It's one of the best. But Hip Hop doesn't pretend that his juices are high end. He just makes stuff for the people, what they're going to like. For some reason, it makes there is a weirdness behind if you go too high with any additive or flavoring, you can get those weird notes through, mate. Mate, you totally eat wallpaper paste. Just saying. We've all dipped our finger in thinking it was like semolina. Yeah, I think I'm gonna take this to work and vape this tonight. The latte drop. It's one of the better coffees that I've tried. It really is one of the better coffees. It's sweet. It's really sweet, but it's very creamy and it's very coffee. Normally, from all of the brands that I've tried, even like barista brews, fucking like through to like not so high end, there's always a sacrifice to be made. And this is nice. So if you see this on there, get yourself some. Got to hit them 10. Mate, the cakes aren't a part of it. Cakes aren't a part of it. But when you're training, you have that ability to like now and again have a cheat day and just smash your face full of Greggs and that. I used to try at least one day to eat shit, like pizza, cream cakes. And I think your body needs tricking sometimes to shed its fat. I used to find that if I was out on the piss and I had a massive pizza, 2 days later I'll have lost weight. It's weird. It's very weird. Mate, I hate synthetic sweetener. That's the thing. Put super sweet in tea for a couple of days and it will ruin commercial juices for weeks. You'll taste it everywhere. Mate, I love Jaffa cakes. Fuck it. It's just the fellow Geordie, isn't it? Water retention. I think I've got that on my cankles. He's me supposed to be in the bath. I'm sat here talking to you, clarts. Right, I'm going to have to nip off because I've got some sweaty balls to get rinsed. 9 p.m. somewhere in the world, and that's where we're broadcasting. But it's been lovely. Oh, bless you. You need to follow it with copious. No, you need to start off with copious amounts of booze and then do the biggest pizza of your life in. 2 days later, you'll lost weight. Unless it's me, I'm just a freak of nature. I don't know. When I'm eating healthy, like I barely eat when I'm on night shift, so I don't actually eat that much. For a big guy, I don't eat that much, and I put weight on when I'm eating shit. And then it's the reversal. Ta-da! See you later, Trev Lion. I'm gonna have to yeet because I need to go and run a bath and have a bath and then go live again. But it's been absolutely lovely. I will do more of these things with you soon, and we'll have a good old giggle and probably a bit of mixing. Thank you to Chris. Thank you to everybody that's turned up. Anybody that was watching on the rewind, please hit the thumbs up. Please subscribe, and we'll see you all soon. Try our liquids, LiveLoungeLiquids.com. Some of the best liquids coming in your tanks. Coming in your tanks. See you all in a bit. Stay safe. Have fun. Be nice people. If you're going to be a troll, be a nice troll. Or open yourself up to being liked. Because someone's going to like you. See you in a bit. Catch you all soon. Oh, I'm going to hit the thing. Fuck it. We're going to have an exit. We're going to have a little exit. We didn't do an intro. Not that one. See you in a bit.